Hi, I'm Auntie Dawn. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. As a kid, hot chocolate was always my drink of choice whenever we got to go to a diner. No matter how watery on top and sludgy on bottom, it was always a winner with me. Hot chocolate should be like Wonka's chocolate river. It should be frothy and consistent and smooth and just sweet enough. There are two important pieces of equipment for this recipe. The first is a microwave oven, and the second is a milk frother. The frother will give your hot chocolate that utterly consistent, smooth, frothy texture. Okay, first, get your drinking mug, fill it partway with water, and then set it near the microwave. Now, you'll want a 2-cup microwavable pitcher. Add a half cup of chocolate chips. I like semi-sweet chocolate chips. And then add just enough milk to cover the chips. Now you're going to microwave this for 1 minute. Okay, now you're going to take a fork and mix up the melted chocolate with the milk. It doesn't matter if you get it perfectly smooth at this point. Okay, now that that's mixed, you can add the rest of the milk. Give that a stir. Now I'm going to put this back in the microwave at 30-second intervals until it is just really hot. I've used a mixture of oat and hemp milk, which doesn't scorch very easily, but if you're using dairy milk, you'll want to keep an eye on it because it's a little easier to scorch. Okay, now that the mixture is very hot, I'm going to take my drinking mug and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds just to get it a little warm. Now we froth. So first, put the frother down at the bottom before turning it on, and you're going to use it to scrape off all of the chocolate that's wanting to cling to the edges of the bowl. And once you have that all incorporated, now you can start frothing. So start at the bottom and then slowly draw it up. You can see the level of it starting to rise as it incorporates more air. Now at this point you need to keep it rising. If you go down any, you'll destroy this delicate froth. It'll form a whirlpool as you get closer toward the top. And then once you take it out, turn it off before you get it out of the level of the bowl, otherwise it'll fling hot chocolate everywhere. Now I like to rinse it off in the sink, down at the lowest level of the sink while it's running. That really seems to get everything off of it, and then touch it to a dish mat to get the water off so that it dries a little quicker. Otherwise it can take a good long while. Now I'm going to take my preheated mug, use that water to rinse my mixing fork, and now I will pour. So I want to carefully pour the chocolate into the mug so as to not disturb that froth. And there we have it. If you don't have a frother and you don't want to get one, you can probably get some of the same effect with a whisk or an immersion blender, but I'd recommend putting it in a taller container because it's likely to get chocolate everywhere. I hope you enjoy this chocolate as much as I do. See you next time. Oh, and if you're still drinking chocolate from powder, it can still taste really good. The trick is when you put the powder in, pour in a little cold water first, then mix it up thoroughly, and then slowly add the hot water. It'll taste much smoother.